Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It's episode 59. It is the beginning of a new arc, and as always, if you want to see the reaction, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the parentheses, dot pods with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode, so see you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. Now, let's see. That was great already, right? I mean, we clearly have a new story arc. I guess it's like a new season in the end, right? The spiders are not gone, as we have learned. Sadly. I don't know. Maybe sadly. On the other hand, I'm kind of happy about it, because they are cool enemies, cool adversaries. And we got a new intro and a new outro. So, that's what I want to go on first. So, because I've seen the intro now, I wanted to go through it a little bit, trying to find out what the heck's going on. So, I mean, first things first, I'm pretty sure this is Ging. And so that's the dad we are searching for. And I think he's still in the game, which, by the way, is a cool concept of being able to play a game multiple persons at the same time, being in it. So, I already mentioned it, it feels a little bit like Jumanji, the last two movies that just came out. That's the concept they have as well. Just that you're not a different character, you're yourself inside of the game. And we have whoever this girl is, who seems to be a major player, because we see her a lot and in the outro a lot as well. Then we have this one here. So, I'm not sure. There's one character who seems to be like a little bit like a volleyball player or something. And here we have, I would say, kind of trading cards, game cards. And they are used by Jaitsari, was his name, if I remember correctly. I write that down before I forget it again. Jaitsari, who is an experienced player of the game, who was already inside. But this book looks a lot like possibly the manual of the game. So I'm just guessing here wildly. But I guess that's him and his group of people that work for him and with him. And you can, howsoever, use some things inside of the game for whatever kind of benefits. I'm pretty sure we will learn about it. The symbol in front of the book, however, is something we see in the outro as well. Those ring symbols. So I guess they will be important in the future. Very much of military type here. Just by dressing the guys. Here I have another one. I'm not sure who he is, but he has one of those rings. So that is a ring that Gon got from his father. So it seems to be majorly important to have this ring. That's how they realized that Gon knows at least a bit about the game. So he has a safe game, a cartridge, and he has the ring, which is somehow needed because you needed to remove the save game from the game, if I understood that correctly. So, guessing maybe they're connected and you can kind of access the save game? Just guessing here. Whoever that weird guy is, we will learn, I'm pretty sure. And there is the lady again, so as she's sitting. So, as I said, she's watching the boys. I'm pretty sure she will hang out with them a lot. She seems, on the first view, like a nice character, interesting character. And we have this other girl here, or female character, where I really have no clue. I mean, it is a bit feeling like robotic, interconnected, internet, AI, something like that. But it might be just a normal person with a weird outfit. As I said, the intro is cool. Here's the one I meant, saying that there's like a sports person and like a player. We had this discussion in the past that you can use Nen to improve yourself, and why not use it for sports as example, which by the way makes it a little bit, complicated, seeing that people who are able to use Nen possibly always have the upper hand in every sport. That's a bit, I don't know about that. However, this guy. Now, so Hisoka will be inside of the game. I mean, we know that already. There are pictures of him inside of the game, and what is really weird, he's together with all the others, and they don't seem to be enemies. It even was this one scene where he stood back to back with Gon and Killua. So it feels like he's working with them. We know that he's waiting for them to mature, waiting for them to be opponents worthy of his time, and then he just wants to kill and destroy them. So he's a weird character, no question there. But if you can have him as an ally, that is really good. However, never ever trust him. That's something we learned from the spiders, right? They trusted him and he betrayed them. So it's interesting, to say the least. I guess this scene here is inside of the game, but I'm not sure. It might very well be not. But I wouldn't be surprised if Hisoka is at the screening. We have seen the other spiders training now. They have stolen one of the games, so they will possibly try to be members there. Question is why? Don't know. We will learn. What's in for them, right? But that's a complete new arc, so really look forward to that. And there it is again, this picture, what I meant, the symbol here. So we have this, I don't know, it's a little bit like a compass and a little bit like a target. So it may just be a symbol, but it may very well mean something like in the middle something is hidden. You know, the typical treasure map style. So I think it is a symbol of Greed Island. There is this chain on the lower end here where I can only guess it belongs to one of the persons. Symbol-wise, we will learn. That's the intro. Already a lot in it and very interesting. New characters. I like it. You know, we're changing course here. The idea of Gon to just work for the person who buys the game is very clever. So he's a tycoon. He's someone who is very wealthy. He bid 30.5 billion for these games. I think it were multiple ones. So he got them and wants to monopolize them. He wants to have them all. It was already mentioned by Jade Sari that you can get things from the game out. So I guess that's what it is about. Special stuff you possibly cannot get anywhere else, even if it would be a fruit. Just saying, you know. Just say we had this in the past that there are pro hunters who are hunting food. To get special ingredients. What if there's a special ingredient you can only get inside the game and nowhere else? Why not? It would be a cool idea. Or what kind of gems or minerals or you name it, right? Everything could be. So the idea that this game is so powerful, the Nen imbued in it is so powerful that it can create something in the game and you can bring it out and it stays in the real world. That was interesting. So they want to work for him. They have to train for that, as we have learned now. They are not good enough yet, but they will be. Talking about, right, just 4 days, and they will be ready. We all know that, right? One of them will become Raiden, and the other one will be just good, right? Gon will just be powerful by himself. He does not need electricity. But it's nice to see that there are differences between those two. There have always been differences between Gon and Killua, but they tend to be very similar in many things. Not just the face, but same height, same age, friendship thing, right? Reacting differently, however, and now that there are some outer abilities that are different is nice. And I look forward to see what they will be able to do. We learned a bit about the game, so it's up to 8 players because you can connect 4 at each slot if you put in the needed hardware. And when a player is inside, you cannot remove him. You cannot take his place. So this player has either to die or to leave the game. So that's a problem, that there are a lot of people, as it seems, who want to stay inside and feel cozy there, live there. And as I already said, the dead is possibly one of them. The big question I asked already, and I really am interested if this would be possible, is seeing that we had one of the spiders being able to copy complete things, buildings, art of whatever kind. The question, shouldn't he be able to copy this game as well? And if so, the Nen as well. Possibly not forever, we heard that already. But shouldn't he be able to? Just saying. Or is this in a weird way too complicated because it is a complete world inside and that is above his powers? I don't know. I think this is a position where a question where the abilities that he has and what this game means may come into conflict. And the big question, which one is more diverse, more complex, more powerful? I mean, no question, he can copy the outer appearance, he can copy the hardware and everything. But could he really copy what is this game about? You know, the mental thing that is inside, because everyone can play different stuff. Not sure. That's this one. Now let's jump to the outro. We've seen that the spiders got themselves a game, which is nice for them. In the typical spider way. Just saying, by the way, just 2 bodyguards, what the heck. However. And in the outro we have the girl a bit closer up. So, I don't know. Could be like anyone. Possibly girlfriend for the future, in the meaning of friend, girlfriend. Not like couple girlfriend. I guess that's far off, just age-wise. And she seems to hang around a lot with the boys, as we see. You know, it's cool to see that this group is expanding. By the way, in intro and outro, I have not seen Leoric or Kurapika. So I ask myself if there will be a split of the party to come. It seems like, right? I mean, Kurapika needs some time off, no question there. I don't know who the girl with the pink hair is, unless it is Stitches. Machi, which would be surprising. But I mean, Hisoka's in as well. And I'm so, oh yeah, we've seen so one thing here, we have seen the I call it Jojo. I don't know what the English word is. You know, the spinner with that you can use as a toy for young kids, right? And it seems like Kilo is using this as a weapon. And we have seen here, come on, next picture. It's not so easy, sorry. Nah, there. Gon having this bracelet, this chain around his neck, and that is the symbol, the thing there that we've seen combined with the book. So it will be important in the future somehow. Not sure yet why. Color-wise and material-wise, it looks a bit like the ring. It is in the same picture, so that's why I just realized. But I'm not sure what it means. It may be some kind of key or no clue. But we have seen additionally a picture, and that is what I'm searching. The picture of a woman here. I'm not sure if I can get it. Doesn't seem like crap. Because I'm just wildly guessing this woman in the picture might be the mother of Gon. Just saying. I don't get it, sorry. No. It was somewhere around here. However, by the way, this here, you remember what it looked like, the rings in the symbol of the game, and here we have a different thing where the inner ring is there, but I'm not sure if it is complete. So might be a little bit of foreshadowing here, although I have no clue of what. So as I said, there was a picture of a woman, brown hair, very fresh, nice and open looking, in the meaning of, you know, a generally good person just by the picture. So I'm widely guessing it might be the mother of Gon, because we haven't heard anything about her at all. We don't know if she even exists. And talking about that, to a wild theory. Now, I mean, possibly you know where I'm going for, right? So what if this mother is inside the game? What if this game has artificial persons inside, or maybe even real persons who just stayed there, right? And Gon's father went in, met this woman, fell in love with her or whatever, and they had a kid inside of the game. And he, whysoever, chose to say, I will bring my boy outside of the game. That would be a pretty cool idea, just saying. But that's a wild guess. It would be an amazing discovery to have in the future. And it would explain a little bit why Gon has so much potential and powers, because he is already from a world where everything is a bit harder, in the meaning of you need a lot of abilities to live there. Just an idea, but I like it a lot. So, that's it for me this time. I hope you liked that. I did for sure. So, until the next time, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye, and out.